All right, we keep it going. Day 3, league meetings. The owners are in there deciding on the last bit of rules. Obviously, the Pittsburgh Steelers rule of up to 5 Zoom calls and FaceTimes with eligible free agents got passed, which is big news for the Steelers and really for the rest of the NFL. But Art Rooney talks, and obviously Aaron Rodgers is the topic of conversation. He is everything anybody wants to talk about. He is anything everybody wants to hear about. And Mr. Rooney himself gave an update, a couple of updates on where they stand and what is going on. He said a couple of very important things, and we're going to dive into the signs here in a second. But I think it starts with they're willing to wait. They're not willing to wait forever. Now, you got to believe that the Pittsburgh Steelers and Aaron Rodgers, if they've stayed in communication, if things have been fluid, then you're feeling good about where things are at. And there's some understanding of a timeline between the Pittsburgh Steelers and Aaron Rodgers. What that timeline is, what that deadline is, I don't think any of us have any idea. But there has to be some sort of decision-making process that the Pittsburgh Steelers are aware of, because Mike Tomlin laughed yesterday when asked, do you know when Aaron's deadline is? And he said, we've talked. Okay. I mean, what else do you need to know? It's Mike Tomlin. It's Mike Tomlin's way of saying, yes, we do. But Rooney talks today, asked about Aaron Rodgers and where things currently stand, and he says, well, we've gotten positive signs. There are a lot of signs pointing to him signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is massive. If those signs are not me talking to you saying the tea leaves are saying that Aaron Rodgers is going to sign with the Pittsburgh Steelers. If there are other signs, if it's more than just a meeting with the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers, which apparently went really well. If it's more than the Vikings backing out and coming back in and backing out again. If it's more than the Giants signing Russell Wilson. If there's more signs than that, signs we are not aware of yet, then big news. Really, really big news. But I don't know what those signs are. And until we do know what those signs are, you kind of have to handle this with a bit of skepticism and say, okay, big news, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they feel confident about the situation. They had a really good meeting with Aaron Rodgers and they feel good about where things stand. But what are the signs? Because I've seen signs, you've seen signs, everybody is, seen signs about Aaron Rodgers most likely heading to Pittsburgh. But we don't know if those signs are the same signs that everybody else is getting or if they're different ones. And if they're the same, they mean nothing. If they're new, if they're ones we don't know of, they are ginormous. Again, I don't know what they are. That's the update from Rooney. I think it's an important update, but one that you take as, okay, cool. And then you continue to ask questions. We'll find out. All these things will become apparent. They will all reach the surface at some point. It's just a matter of when. And with this one, it's just a matter of what is reaching the surface because, well, we don't know what those signs are yet.